Yo, what's up chat? So Team Flow came back for one scrim versus this team called Choco Buddies, and apparently they want to contend in future NACTs. Now, Hajun is supposed to be coaching this team, but the coach of the team wanted us to verse them first to see our level. I guess he didn't fully maybe believe that we were a top 13 team, but this gameplay is going to fully show you guys the difference between a team that wants to play in a pro scene and a team that was top 16 technically in a pro scene. Now we were top 13, we could have done a little bit better with a bit more time. Anyways though, let's get right into it, because this guide is going to be a guide on how to play EXP at this level, and I'm going to show you how to fully dominate lane, how to fully dominate team fights, and I'm going to show you guys how to take full map control as an EXP laner. The meta right now is very heavy on sustain, which makes this a very strong meta for EXP to actually carry. Now the enemy team took Arlit and I was gonna play him, so I banned Phoveus. The next best thing I can really pick here is Yuzong, and I'm gonna fully dominate him during laning phase, and I'm gonna show you guys how. Play pretty conservative, you don't really have to do much, but once you get level 3, tear his cheeks apart. I don't know if any of y'all see that TikToker who uses this collector skin as well, who plays Yuzong. That's the type of shit you're gonna be doing. Unfortunately, bro was one tick away from getting the fucking Yuzong herpes, but it is what it is, bro. I noticed my jungler is pathing, invading the green, so I set the play up at a time where my jungler was ready, and Asu was more than ready. This is the type of little coordination. He's here for half a second on lane, but he makes all of the impact. Next thing I'm going to do is freeze the wave. I want to try to freeze as much as possible. Also keep in mind that I'm going to be alternating between the caster's POV, which was Falcon in this game, so shout out to him, and also my POV, so you guys get two different visions of everything. Always try to land your second skill on the enemy as well, because your passive practically instantly procs. But anyways, there's a team fight breaking out. Anyways, even though we don't kill the Zhu Xin, because anyone who builds Clock of Destiny is super tanky early game, it's totally fine, because we're able to confirm a kill onto their roamer and jungler, and our jungler is already invading buffs. Like, this game is pretty much already wraps. So if you guys ever want to know the difference between a pro team and a team that is trying to go pro, it is very visible now. I think I humbled this Arlit, but I also think this was a very educational game for him, so that he understands the difference in level, and if this guy was wanting for me to teach him or anything like that, you guys all know that I offer coaching. Honestly, we just completely shut down their EXP, and it's so difficult for them to do anything from here. So now let's cut this lane and let's test this Arlit's map awareness. Will he see me enter this bush, or will he get cooked? The Yuzong herpes are just a little too strong, bro. Let's be real. But either way, I think we've made this Arlit suffer enough. Are we gonna make him suffer more, or are we just gonna start giving our bot lane to our jungler? I mean, we're 4-0-1 3 minutes into the game. This was pretty brutal. But I like that this is a great gameplay to depict to you guys the actual level of an NACT EXP. Because a lot of you guys might think, oh, we're not really that good, we're NA, whatever. I'm not saying anything, but I'm also gonna say a little bit of something. You guys know who TLPH Sanford is?
Big shout out to Zex ML, and I hope to see you soon. Good luck.
I've had that video for the longest time, I've just never used it, and it actually feels nice to use it. So Sanford knows about me because my coach would live in the academy that TLPH uses. Our coach for NACT was also the MDL TLPH's team's coach, which is the second division under MPL. So Sanford would sometimes come into the room, he would see us playing, he would maybe talk to me sometimes being like, play this, play that, use this, use that. So Sanford does know me pretty well. Anyways, let's focus back on this. Asu's ready. Anyways, it's time to give Asu our bot lane and to go do other things on the map like setting up for the turtle. But first, here I'm asking Hajun on VC if Zushin has Purify. After about 2 business days of delay, he eventually tells me she doesn't. So we touch this Zushin, give her some of the herpes, and now this turtle contest is even easier when they don't have their mid laner. But they're not contesting. Don't forget that Yuzong is the big black dragon, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, the herpy monster is just too strong. All jokes aside though, that was a really easy play to make, and Asu's just gonna keep farming up my bot lane, so let's go support our marksman top lane by not stealing their farm but being there for them in case if anything happens, and let's also set up for this turtle whenever my jungler is ready. Anyways, Asu decided to stay bot, and eventually they started really going at him down there, so I tried to go down to bot lane and try to convert the play. In all seriousness, way too greedy. If I had my queen's wings, I could greed for this, but at the same time, we traded jungle for jungle and EXP for EXP, so it's not the end of the world. Obviously this trade is better for them because I get shut down, but then you have stuff like this that Marvy's doing that just literally nullifies anything that could have been a 50-50 trade and puts it in our favor. Alright, but now my ego's kicked in, so let's go ego the fuck out of them. I think this is a great example to show you guys how easy it is to carry as an EXP laner if you know what you're doing. Absolutely crazy. Notice how for the rest of this game I'm kind of just map working. I'm getting some gold, I'm clearing minion waves, I'm gonna be pushing lanes, etc, etc. Now my job is to work the opposite lane, because I am technically the best split pusher on our team, considering that my ultimate can bring me to a team fight pretty quickly. Honestly, because this fight's on bot lane, I don't really care, but let's say this fight took a place on mid lane, I would immediately be going there. All we need to do now is continue map working and set up for Lord, or if they overextend on my team, I just need to go and disrupt them. Well, it looks like they're about to go jump on Hajun here. God damn, they got destroyed. Anyways though, now you guys can see the level. I want you guys to let me know because this was a best of 3. There's one other gameplay that I'm willing to post because one of the ones we fully just trolled as a team. We weren't even paying attention, we didn't really lock in. We were banning stuff like Natalia and Balmond. But let me know now in the comments down below if you guys want to see another game like this, aka one where I played Arlet. Honestly, we all really didn't lock in much after this first game, and you can see how good the teamwork is here, and even if I'm the one that got so many kills and did so well, it's still a team game and everyone did absolutely amazing on my team here. Either way though, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.